So it's time to move on from the ban list to the upcoming updates for December 2022. Now, we know going into the month we've got the raid event for Paradox coming from the 30th November to probably the 8th to 10th of December, so the first kind of week of the month is a repeat raid event. Not going to be very fun, honestly. Then we've also got a structure check potentially coming this week, which we think is going to be shark themed. Then a mini box at the start of the month for the brand new character, which we assume will be in the first, like after that raid event, right? We're then going to be getting a main box at the end of the month for New Year's Day, and of course Jump Festa in the middle of the month around the 17th, 18th, which will tease the anniversary stuff for January, the structure deck, selection box, the rewards, that kind of thing. So it's going to be a stacked month regardless of what is in the upcoming updates, and it's a bit weird, right? So let's dive into the first one being a brand new character. Here's a direct attack straight to your heart. Now, we were kind of assuming that the first character, the unlock would be Kurosaki-Shun or SHAY Obsidian from the dub. He's the Raid Raptor guy from Arc 5, a fan favorite character, and we kind of thought that given that they snubbed Arc 5 with the Paradox event, right, in August, they were giving Arc 5 character to end the year off with a bang, and seemingly that's not happening. Now, this could still technically be him, right, because we know he was added as an ID in the game files, and so it would be really weird to not be him. But this quote is directly from Zexal, from a character who I can't remember the name of, but it's basically an idol that GIRAG, one of the main villains from the second arc of the show, is following. And so, yeah, this does seem to kind of suggest we're getting GIRAG in Duel Links before we're getting SHAY Kurosaki. And it makes sense, right, because rank ups were in Zexal before Arc 5, SHAY does use the rank ups in the anime, and so having them introduced in the Baryon event, like for Zexal, would make more sense than being the other way around, right? And also, when you think about it, if the Shark structure deck is coming, that also would work quite nicely with any rank up cards. And also, we're seemingly getting Rio as a gate character in mid-December. So it's all tying quite nicely together to be a early Zexal month, bringing in the rank up magics. We know from rated changes that actually rank up magic Baron's Force was changed, so this was seemingly coming. Now, could it still be SHAY Obsidian? Sure, it could be, but I'm leaning on it not being, and that's very disappointing. Of course, the mission research, that's fine, a standard campaign. Then, in the middle of the month, we've got a new upcoming event with action duels. Now, I really hope this is a PvP event. It doesn't say whether it is, increase your duel meter, unlock panels, and 2 brand new cards. Now, if this isn't PvP, that'll be very disappointing, because we need some spice in the PvP events, and Tag Duel PvP has been leaked to be coming for like 6 months now, and it's not here yet. And so, I'm a little bit worried. But, we of course do have some brand new cards, starting off with the Action Magic Full Turn, which is going to double any battle damage a player takes when battles involving 2 monsters. And you can discard a spell to set this card from your graveyard, which, sure, it's, yeah, it's certainly a card. And then we've got Perform Power Part Naga, a level 5 Pendulum, scale 3, Pend effect once per turn, type face a monster you control against 200 attack points for every perform by card you control. That's not very good. And its monster effect, if it's summoned, it does the same thing. It's not very good, right? It's not a very good reward card. And we had, like last month I think it was, some genuinely decent reward cards. These ones aren't all that exciting, right? Then we've got the Dual Capsule coming back, which is very cool. And the SR card, Load of Darkness, which is actually a Tag Force card. So it's been a very long time since we've had a Tag Force card come into the game, and this is a card that is not going to see play at all. Oh boy. It is a level 10. It can't control a battle. It can't attack a player directly, and it deals damage when you destroy a monster. It is pretty beefy stat-wise, right? 3k attack is pretty cool, but it is just a glorified campaign card, and that's about it. It's cool we're getting it, but it's not going to do anything for the metagame, nor should we really expect it to. Then we've got, late December, the Duelist Road, Dark Side Dimensions, and the Duel Quest, and that is it. It took them a year, I think a year, to rerun the Dark Side Dimensions event. A whole year. That is mental. Especially given we've got a Duelist Road this month, right? Right now, it's Duelist Road. They don't usually do back-to-back monthly events, right? Usually there's a gap, right? So that's weird as well. Now, going back to our new character GIRAG, right? What is he actually going to bring to the game? This might be his ace. Number 106, Giant Hand. It's a prize card in the TCG, and it's genuinely pretty good. It could also be Giant Red Hand, which was its Chaos number, which is an upgraded form of it, which I think makes more sense if they're pushing this rank up magic on us. But I've got a feeling they won't give us the rank up magic for free, right? This is the important card, Baron's Force. I think they will try and put this in a box, but I don't think they'll give us this for free. I've got a sneaky suspicion, because this card will be used in multiple Zexal characters going forward, right? You know, for Nash, for Marin, for Vector, for Don 1000 eventually. So we'll have to wait and see, but it is confirmed to be a super rare in the rarity changes. So that to me kind of, it could be a level up card, right? That'd be great if it was. You know, it's an anime card, and so like, I don't know. This month is a bit weird, right? The ban list we just got is mental, right? That is the biggest change happening on the 8th, especially if we are getting GIRAG on the 8th as well as the character, which means the mini box is going to be really interesting because it should be a ton of Zexal support cards, right? An Xyz focus box, which will be pretty cool. It's a bit of a weird month. And the other weird thing is there's no Roman character. Now last year, we had Anna Kaboom as the Roman character, who then was our February unlock. The year before, I think we had, what's the name, Blair. I think it was Blair that year as well, who again was the February slot. And so it would have been cool to have SHAY in a roaming event in this slot, right? Just to say that this is happening, but it's not right now. So maybe there's more going on. Maybe this is SHAY and this is going to be Raid Raptors, and this is like a line because one of SHAY's Raid Raptors attacks directly. Like, it could be that, it could be a line not from the show. It's just a bit weird, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's been done for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next Duel video.